Like, I mean, I still talk to him here and then to this day. And one thing he would tell me about my mom was like, when he was dealing with my mom, despite what them breaking up, whatever, he was like, the one thing like I can say, like, she was just peaceful. Like, she was a one woman to this day, like, that was just so peaceful. Like, she wasn't a headache. Even if they had like disagreements, they didn't really argue. It was like, okay, let's talk about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's
That's
type of
something you
energy
want
I
to keep
love.
around, bro. That's an individual
Exactly. It's
I can
like
build something with, you know.
exactly like just somebody that when I come around, she ain't finna just get on my nerves and then just fuss all day. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't argue at all, so I definitely don't want to hear it. I'm gonna just tell you to stop talking to me. Like I'm like a lot of women too. What I've understand too, because they just don't they want that too. Now what I understand from a lot of women, they want that too. Because when I used to deal with women, and I used to just be like, okay, let's not argue, let's just talk. It'll throw them off, not in like a bad way, but like, wow, like you ain't telling me to shut up or you're not getting all upset. I'm like, no, if you got a problem, let's just talk about it. We don't need to go back and forth arguing with each other.
This ain't no debate.
I tell them, huh?
This ain't no debate.
Right.
We
Like
not
I'll
on
be
no
like,
debate team.
like I tell them straight, I'm like, look, I'm not finna argue with you, but if you need to get some of your chest, let's just sit down and talk about it. We don't need to do all this rah rah. That's not what I'm on. You get what I'm saying? If that be the case, we don't need to talk to each other right now. Like, no. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of them just
some
need
real
that
shit,
too.
bro. That's some real shit, bro.
I'm just like, bro, like you got a problem, let's just talk about it. We don't need to go back and forth. We don't need to fight each other. And you know what's weird, bro? Especially in the Black community when it comes to relationships. So many of our relationships are built on trauma and stuff like that. So when a woman, I've been on many occasions when I'm talking to, and sadly it's Black women specifically. I'm not sure about other cultures. I can't really speak for other cultures, but Black women in particular that I've talked to personally, that they say that, oh, if my man don't argue with me, this and that, then that don't mean he cared. That mean he don't love me. This. I'm like, what?
That's that because
like,
she saw it growing up, so she think this is the normal thing.
Exactly. I'm like, huh? But and when I first heard it, I'm like, dog, there's something wrong with you. Yeah. Like I used to really be like, there's something really wrong with you. But then I thought about it, I'm like, well, now let me understand where she's coming from. So when you dig deeper, you understand that, yeah, they probably, that's just what, either they saw that or that's just what they used to, because they've been, that's what a lot of their past relationships were built on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, and it gets to a point, some women are at a point where it's like they're programmed to be that way. It's no like really fixing it or trying to rewire that. It's like they're stuck in their ways. They're stuck in their ways. Some they're able to break out of that, especially when they really want to make something work. That's one thing I will give credit for. When they really want to make something work, they'll do what's necessary to do. Okay, but a lot of them out here just stuck in their ways, bro. It's crazy to me that how a lot of our relationships are built like that, and to the point where it's normal. It's not, but it's not healthy though. Yeah, it's not healthy, but it's normal.
Being normalized.
I'm like,
damn, that shit's sad, bro. I'm just really realizing that you said that.
Real talk, it's sad.
Toxic relationships are being normalized. Like that's acceptable. Like that's okay.
Exactly.
No, it's not. That's not good. That's not good for either parties.
And I think the worst part about that, especially for just cool guys, like you will be labeled boring if you don't bring, like, drama in a relationship for most women is excitement. And I'm thinking like we can do so. Like, don't get me wrong, I know there's some plenty of boring guys that just ain't really don't bring no excitement to the relationship. But I get that, but you don't have to be you don't have to go out there and be cheating on your girl or and doing this and that, starting drama relationship to make the relationship fun. Like, that don't make fucking sense to me.
We don't gotta be I'm like,
I'm making like, what? It's like they complain, like it'd be women straight up complaining about guys doing this and that, cheating on them, doing this and that. But yet, when you get a guy that don't want to do that, now he boring. And then like, so that tells me you like that. You have to like that. It's like that's what that says to me. You have to like that, and you have to like that type of behavior, because if you can't upset anything else but that, then that tells me a lot about you. You get what I'm saying? So, and you can really find out, like, like you got, and I tell guys, you gotta learn how to just talk to women and just and the best way to get anything out of a woman, because she will tell on herself. I'm really good at getting women to tell herself. Like she would tell herself, you just have to bring her like a non-judgmental vibe about you, to where she's so comfortable, she'll tell you anything. So I'll fish out information from chicks, like for example, I'll be talking to a chick and we'll be talking about relationships, and I'll be talking about her past relationships or whatever, or like the type of guy she's dealt with, and like, how she, what she would do, this and that. And like that would give me an assessment. I'm like, okay, like not knowing that I'm like I'm doing an assessment. I'm like, all right, cool. Like that's what's up. Like that's what you want. I'm like, yeah, this chick ain't, and I probably we just gonna be cool from here on. We just not gonna nothing serious will come out of this, Not saying I'll treat her poorly or anything like that, but I just
like a good person regardless.
Yeah, but it's like I might not, she might not be the one that I can probably take too seriously, especially if like if she like a girl I used to deal with, her biggest thing was like attention. She always wanted fucking attention, and what I found out was like she would like, if she not getting attention, and it's not even that you not giving her no attention at all, but like if she's not talking to you every day type shit or whatever, like it gets to a point where she's gonna entertain other guys. You get what I'm saying? I can't deal with women like that. Like that's not what's up. You get what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you get neglected from attention, which is stupid, because I can understand if I'm not looking at you, I'm not speaking to you, I'm going, weeks without speaking to you, like things like that. Like I understand that. But if you can't go a couple of days without hearing from me, or this or whatever, like, and you gonna entertain somebody else, then no, I can't, because a guy like me, I do stuff. I have a life outside of my relationship. You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta, you gotta be able to read women too, understand their behaviors too, like what they be on, and they'll really tell you, a lot about themselves based on how they used to deal with other guys. So. But like I said too, like if a woman really wants to change, she'll make the effort to do so.
That's true.
But a lot of them really stuck in their ways, like I said earlier as well.